Hi guys, welcome to another video. So if I look a little pale and bad, it's because I just got out of class and it wore me out. It's like too much info and it's like my least favorite class and I hate it. So when I got out of the class, like I'm sure like during the whole class I looked completely miserable because I really um I mean, I'm sure she's a great person, but the professor is like really like she even admits to it. I think she's just like really verbose, and I'm like a really precise or concise person, so she just goes on and on and on, and I think she just whatever. Anyways, but what this video is about is my therapy, something more applicable to the subject matter of my videos. So yeah, I also had a therapy appointment today, so that's another reason why I'm kind of like worn out, kind of. And so yeah, I had a therapy appointment and then school, and I would have much rather um just stayed home with my cats. But yeah, it's it's kind of sad. Um, but yeah, so anyways, all right, so in my therapy, um, my therapist, I guess the thing that he talked about most, or that I got from it, because he just like talks a lot. If you follow my blog, then you'll know kind of a little bit about him. He just talks a lot, and I just kind of like sit there, for now, anyways, because yeah. Um, but he's talked about like truth and finding my truth. The last therapy appointment, he was talking about what was he talking about? He was talking about fear. Um, and so I'm learning all this stuff about fear and that a lot of my problems are because of fear. And so this time it was about like truth, and everyone's truth is different. And so I have to find like my truth, and I need to like be comfortable with it and stop second guessing myself, because I didn't really realize that I was doing that. Um, See, like, I think that's what a good therapist is supposed to do, is like point things out to you that you didn't even notice about yourself and kind of make you more self-aware. So, I kind of learned that I I don't know. I didn't consider it like second guessing myself. I just thought that everything I did was wrong. So, since I think everything is wrong, I second guess like what I actually want, like what I want to do and what I want. So, so yeah, and basically like the whole session, I was just kind of like out of it because I was really out of it before I went and just feeling very spacey. And he was like, "Well, yeah, you're going through a really big transition right now, because my ex-boyfriend, who was my best friend, he moved to Atlanta, so I'm like all alone now." And now I'm trying to figure out whether I even want to stay friends with him, because he's done this to so many girls where so he like leads them on to have like this whole, you know, 4 or 5 or more year long relationship, and it doesn't ever go anywhere because he's a drug addict and he has problems with relationships and his feelings and stuff. So like half of the session he was just talking about my ex-boyfriend. So I was like, can we please like change the subject or something? And I don't know. There's just one technique that I learned about, is that, um, and actually my research methods class, is that sometimes researchers will talk to the subject and say things like make assumptions just so that the person will correct them. So I think that he might be like saying things like for the purpose of me to like correct him. But it's just like, I don't know. And then he said something about like us just, having a conversation separate from like him therapizing or therap therapizing or whatever. So, but you know, it's the whole like I don't like having small talk thing. So it's like, yeah, we can have like this whole conversation so that you can glean information from me or something. I just don't know. And then when I was leaving, he said that what we need to work on now is for me to be more comfortable with him. So, um, I don't know. I guess I'm not really aware of how people are perceiving me. and he was like totally perceiving that I wasn't comfortable with him, which I didn't really think about that much, you know. But I think I'm not very comfortable talking to him because I feel like so stupid when I'm with him because he's like really old and wise, and all I really want him to do is just, you know, give it straight, you know, tell me straight, you know. I just bestow me with your wisdom, you know. But it's like a whole, I don't know. I feel like I have to like, I don't know. I feel like I have to drag information out of him, and he feels like he has to drag information out of me or something. Honestly, I don't even know what's going on. So I think that's the whole like, in order for me to get more comfortable with him, I have to be more comfortable with myself, and also I just have to spend more time with him, and just feel more comfortable with just saying what the fuck ever, even though I feel like everything I say is stupid, and that's how I feel in classes too. Like if I like look up to people, I feel like everything I say is stupid, or if I'm like in an anxiety-provoking situation, or really just when I'm with anyone in person, I feel like anything I say is gonna come out stupid because really it is. Like I'll say stupid stuff and then I'm like, oh my god, that was so stupid. And maybe I just say stupid stuff because I don't say very many things, so I don't get that much feedback. And so I just end up saying really stupid things to the people that are close to me, or making a fool of myself constantly, and then not. I don't know. Honestly, most of the stuff he says is like above my head. So I don't know. I just have to, you know, using his words, digest. And it's a, you know, I have to digest the things that he says. And it's like a slow thing for me. It's like, you know, when someone says something wise to you and then you don't, you know, realize what they meant, you know, until a little while later. So I didn't really realize what he meant about fear before because I was like, I'm not afraid. I'm not living in fear. These things aren't caused by fear. Then I was like, okay, actually they are. And let's see, there was this other thing. I don't know, and the whole second guessing myself. Like I never really realized that I was like second guessing myself. But I totally am. And and like finding my truth, I kind of like realized while we were in the session is that like I only know who I am through like my interactions with my boyfriends and stuff. Like I need to like be alone and just and realize who I really am and like be okay with that enough so that I can express myself around other people. Um and also just realizing that there's nothing actually wrong with me or I'm okay just the way I am or whatever lame shit like that. I don't know. Basically the whole thing is just really lame and I'm just, you know, at this point, I don't know. I'm just like I'm done with it, you know? Just like everything, I'm done with it. I just I don't know. I was feeling very out of it today. And you know, and that I have to make a lot of decisions because everything's my choice and the ball's in my court as far as what I'm going to do. Um, and I just have to find out what I want. I don't know. Probably all of this will make more sense later, but the first thing I have to do is be more comfortable with him. So I think that would be important because it'd be good to at least be comfortable with one person who have I don't even know. I guess it's important that I'm comfortable with my therapist and stuff. So, anyways, this is probably really pointless, but I don't even know. I just thought I would get on here, you know, not make a huge deal about every single video I do, so that I can just make really quick videos and just get on here and talk to you guys on a regular basis. So, anyway, so I talk about this stuff on my blog too. It's rawsammy.blogspot.com. And Sorry, I'm like really tired, so I'm just gonna like eat some food because I haven't eaten very much today. Another reason why why I'm probably pale and I'm having trouble with my thinking brain. Anyways, so I'm gonna eat and spend some time with my kittens and read some comments that you guys have sent because even if I don't reply to comments or messages, I read all of them, but sometimes it's just like overwhelming. Or I don't know how to respond to some things, but I read most things, so don't get offended if I don't respond. It's just I have a lot on my plate, and I can't be everyone's best friend. So anyways, I'm gonna go and I hope you guys have a really good day and be well. And if you have any therapy stuff that you want to share, then go ahead and share it in the comments. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a really good day. Bye.